Hello, this is ElizabethCobb.com. I'm here with Brendan Scanlon of the Cincinnati BNI. He's the executive director. And you are here, Brendan, because of an event that I attended on February 3rd. You were the keynote speaker. It was the celebration of networking during the International Networking Week at the Cincinnati Chamber, and you were the keynote speaker. On your speech, you discussed something that's very important in my life, and that is networking, but three aspects: visibility, credibility, and profitability. Thank you, Brendan, for sitting here with me. We're going to do a three-part series. And Brendan, what is visibility?
Well, thank you, Elizabeth, for the opportunity. And one of the things off the bat that resonated with me is when you came up to me after the speech, you did something that I referred to in the speech, and that is offer something to the other person first. And you said, I like what you had to say, and it made a lot of sense to me. I've got to get you on camera and get you out to some other people, and that is the way to develop the initial part of a relationship. So thank you. And to define visibility, and by the way, visibility, credibility, and profitability is actually was coined in this book by Dr. Ivan Misner, Business by Referral, who Dr. Misner is the founder of BNI, Business Network International, but also the founder of the Referral Institute, which trains people on referral-based marketing. And he says that there's a three-step process. It's called visibility, credibility, and profitability. And if you really want to move into a profitable relationship, you have to be visible with that person first, and then you have to be credible. So if we're talking about the first step in that process, visibility is simply, if Elizabeth Cobb and I want to develop a mutually rewarding relationship, we have to get into visibility with one another. And what that means is I have to understand what you do, and you have to understand what I do, and we have to see each other on a regular basis. So if I mention that I saw you at an event one time and I never see you again, we haven't quite made it to visibility. I have just maybe seen you in the past, but really on a regular basis we have to see one another, and that's what visibility is all about.
Excellent. Now, what arenas would you recommend, as well as can people over-network?
Yes, people can network themselves right out of business. Matter of fact, one of the most unfortunate phrases for this is scorched earth networking, and Dr. Misner speaks about that as well. And what he says is that if you go to so many events that you forget where you've been, you forget who you've met, and you've gone out and passed out so many business cards that it's all turned into a blur to you, what have you really done? What have you really accomplished? To really gain visibility in the right way, again, in threes, you should join 3 organizations. You should join 1 strong, 1 casual, and 1 social and civic. Now, a strong might be an example of a weekly meeting, strong contact, exclusive of profession, similar to a BNI, which obviously is near and dear to my heart. Additionally, would be a casual, which might be open to all professions. Monthly, that would be a Chamber of Commerce. So there's a lot of other organizations that are out there that invite people, business networking organizations, to come out on a weekly basis. The Cincinnati USA Chamber is a great place as well, as they were the co-sponsors of this big event. But then lastly, and the third and most important, I think, oftentimes, is social and civic. Are you networking in an area where you're giving something back? Are you doing anything with a charitable and nonprofit? There are so many opportunities to do something good, but at the same time, give something back. And what's great is that as you network across the 3, strong, casual, social, and civic, you actually bring more value to each of them. So that's why it's so important that you go in 3. But I'll end with this on this topic. To go into 4, 5, 8, 10, 22 arenas, you can truly network beyond your own means and just go too far.
Excellent, excellent. Now, please describe the 4 behavioral styles of people and who gain visibility.
Thank you very much. I want to really point something out that's very crucial. In the Referral Institute, some of the training that we really pay a lot of attention to has to do with the 4 behavioral styles of people. Okay, so let's say you've got 40 people in a room. Well, statistically, 10 of them are going to be what we refer to as go-getters. Type A, get it done, get in, get out, and let's go. Then you've got promoters. Let's say 10 of them are promoters. Now, Elizabeth Cobb is a promoter. Why do I say that? Because her goal is to connect people. Her goal is to showcase people so that she can get a lot of folks good information, and that's part of what we're doing today. That's who you are. Then the third type of personality would be the analyzer. Now, the analyzer is somebody who really is very calculated. They may be the traditional CPA that everybody knows, where all the ducks have to be in a row. And then the last is the nurturer. Now, a nurturer is very laid back, very calm. They want to make sure that everybody's comfortable and that everything is just really okay with everyone. Now, here's the problem that people run into. If you are one of those 4 behavioral types, and the only other people that you want to network with or get into visibility with are people like you, what have you done? In a room of 40 people, if only 10 are like you, you're only networking with those 10. Where does that get you in trouble? Some of your best clients and colleagues might be in the other 30 that are different types of personalities. So what you have to really work on is to determine what are the other behavioral styles and how do I approach them. You know, the golden rule tells us to do unto others as they would have us do unto them. The platinum rule says treat others as though they want to be treated. So how do I approach people who are a different behavior style than me? I better figure it out, or I'm going to leave 3/4 of the people I need to talk to off the table.
That is excellent. So we're going to meet very soon for our next series about credibility and then profitability. So thank you, Brennan. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Thank you.